What's up, everybody? I wanted to do a quick video on Amazon fees and kind of explain why I may not sell on Amazon, or if I do sell on Amazon, it's going to be free shipping, but it's going to be shipped by me instead of Amazon, because I think a lot of people do not understand how much money you end up paying Amazon for them to fulfill your orders. So I'm going to break it all down for you, explain my product and how much it's going to cost to possibly be in Amazon. So that way you guys can get a real understanding of all these costs that I have and why the product price will be the way it is. So let's go through it now. So the first thing is you have to pay FBA fees to Amazon. Actually, that's not even the first thing. The first thing you really have to do is you have to set up a seller's account on Amazon. So you can either have an individual seller account or you can have a professional seller account. If you're selling like a couple things a month, then it may make sense to be an individual seller. But once you sell probably 40 items or more in a month, it then makes a ton more sense to be a professional seller. So just to sell or set up an account, rather, not to necessarily sell, but to set up an account, it's gonna charge $39.99 a month for you to be a professional seller. So that's the first thing. Then it comes the FBA fees that you have to pay. This doesn't account for my fees to get my product from Thailand to the US and how I'm gonna do all of that. So that's all my own costs, all my customs, duties, transportation fees, that's a separate cost, and that goes into my actual landed cost. But once it gets stateside and I get it up to an Amazon facility, if I want Amazon to fulfill my order, that's when these fees start kicking in. So my product's already arrived at Amazon and I have it listed on Amazon.com and people go and they buy it. So what are all the fees? So the FBA fees basically go off of weight and size of the package. And that's the biggest confusion that I had when I started this, because I was thinking, okay, I've got super lightweight containers. This package is gonna weigh 2 pounds. This is gonna be cheap to ship. Wrong. So it goes by either unit weight or dimensional weight, whichever one's greater. So my unit weight may be 2 pounds, but my dimensional weight is a lot different. And in order for you to calculate your dimensional weight, you measure each size of the box. So I know through 3D rendering that my containers, I can fit 40, the base containers and 40 the lids into one box. And I know that the measurements for that is 19-inch length, 15-inch width, and then 15-inch height. So in order to determine dimensional weight, you have to multiply all three of those numbers together, divide that sum by 139, and that gives you your dimensional weight. So a dimensional weight for something that weighs 2 pounds is actually, I'm gonna get charged for something that weighs a little bit over 30 pounds. So a big difference when you go from shipping a 2 pound to a 30 pound. So that's where you can really get crushed. That's really important to understand those numbers before you try and sell anything on Amazon. That part of it, that's $19 and something. I'll post it here. That's over $19 just for me to ship it and get it fulfilled by Amazon to get it out of their facility. So already, just for 40 containers, I have to pay them $19.66. So once I do that, Amazon charges me referral fees as well. So they have this huge customer base that goes to Amazon.com. Well, they're gonna make me pay for all that traffic that they're able to bring to my page. So I have to pay Amazon, and this ranges, depending on what you're selling, anywhere from 6% up to 45% of your actual sales price. So I'll have my sales price on Amazon, and Amazon for this category is 15% referral fees. So Amazon's then gonna take an additional $6.45 off of my product to put towards their fees. So now you can see I'm already up to $26 just in Amazon fees. And I'm not done. No, Amazon, on top of that, if your product's not moving, you're getting charged a storage fee. So for any box that I have that sits in Amazon, every month it'll get charged a storage fee. And they calculate that based off of a cubic foot, right? So they'll take that cubic foot and then they're gonna charge you a set fee on that. So that set fee is actually gonna change during the year. They have non-peak storage and then they have peak storage. Your non-peak storage is gonna cost roughly 48 cents per cubic foot. And so you're gonna multiply whatever your cubic feet is times that 48 cents, and that's what you're gonna pay per month for every box that sits there. So for me, during non-peak storage, a box that's 15 by 15 by 19 is actually gonna cost me $2.38 to store per month. Now, if I can sell it within that time frame, I don't have to pay the fee. But if it sits there for over a month, I then have to start paying that every month. And then during the peak time, which everyone knows is during Amazon's Christmas time, that October, November, December timeframe, the fees go up drastically. It's $1.20 per cubic foot, which means it's $5.94 per month for my box to sit there. So you can already see, like, just in the non-peak zone and stuff like that, I'm paying almost $30 to Amazon just for my product to be there for 1 month. Insane amount. 40 containers and already 30 of it has to go to Amazon. This doesn't take into effect how much I had to pay for the product, how much I had to ship the product, the packaging for the product, the marketing for the product, anything else for the product. So already I have to pay all those fees. So once you take all those fees into account, that's one of the biggest reasons why I don't know that I'm necessarily going to go the fulfilled by Amazon route. And I know that a lot of people, when they're shopping on Amazon.com, they want to see that check mark with the Prime, but I can actually fulfill and ship my order with 2-day shipping and all that stuff cheaper than I can if I went to Amazon. So I think that's the point that I'm getting at, is I don't know that I want to pay for the blue check mark. And yes, I know that it possibly bring more sales, but it's not going to matter because my profit on this actual container is going to be slim to possibly negative. So in order for this business to be profitable, I'm probably going to have to ship the products from Thailand to North Carolina, and then I'll fulfill them myself from North Carolina and ship them out to customers myself. Yes, it's more work, but it's also going to be more profit, which allow me to branch out, start other products, and do other things. So a lot of companies didn't go and even sell on Amazon, and eventually I don't want to even rely on Amazon, but I do know that that's where a lot of traffic is right now. In order to build up my name, I need to be on there. But if you don't see my product on Amazon as a Prime product, it's still going to offer free shipping, and it's still going to be 2-day shipping. It's just not going to be fulfilled by Amazon because their fees have just gotten crazy. So you may be asking, why don't you ship something smaller, like maybe 10 containers in a box? Well, you guys already know the way these things stack, there's a gap. So if I put 10 containers and 10 lids in a box, yes, it'll be smaller, but the dimensional weight is still going to calculate to around 10 pounds. And trying to ship something 10 pounds, and I only have 10 products to spread that cost around, it's not possible. Like, it just won't be profitable. I'll be losing money on every single one I sell. You have to think of how much it costs for the box, and then you have to imagine that Amazon has minimum fees. So they start at $2.50 minimum, and then it goes up from there. And then if you're talking like dimensional weight, it's $5.42 is probably what I'll be capped at, $5.42. But then Amazon's going to charge you a per pound, even though it's dimensional weight and not actual weight. They're going to charge you an additional 38 cents per pound. So you pay that $5.42, then the 38 cents per pound. All right, so let me give you an example. This box right here is 12 inches by 9 inches by 8 inches. So if you were to look at this box and say you just put, I don't know, a piece of paper into it, that piece of paper weighs less than half an ounce. But what are you going to be charged on to ship this box? So you're actually going to be charged $7.36 to ship this box. And what they do is, like, a piece of paper, regular by itself, is their minimum, so $2.50. But remember, they go off of dimensional weight, so once you multiply all of these sides together, then anything over 3 pounds dimensional weight gets that 38-cent fee. So then you take that 4th pound, 5th pound, 6th pound, times that by the 38 cents, and that gives you an extra $1.14 you have to add to it. So I think I have, I don't know, 5 containers in here. This thing is stupid light. I think the actual cardboard box itself weighs more than my products that are inside that right now. So dimensional weight kills you, and it's something you have to think about. This box is not very big at all, but yet they charge you like it is. And I've seen, because I've been there at Amazon, how many of those boxes they can fit into a truck, and it's a lot. I can't imagine how much money they make off of each tractor trailer load. It has to be enormous. I have to think through all of my options, whether it's 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 containers in a box. I want it to be something that's has at least a healthy net margin to where I can make money on this product and still be able to have a low price for my customers and things like that. So I just wanted to be transparent with you guys on all of that and explain to you, like, it's not cheap to sell on Amazon. It's actually getting more and more expensive. Amazon's making a lot more money, but yet they're still charging sellers a lot more to be on their website. And I think Amazon's doing that because Amazon's branching into a lot of their own products. Amazon has over 100,000 of their own products. And I think eventually Amazon's working to become like self-sufficient and sell its own products on its website. So it's pushing a lot of the other businesses out. So as a seller, you kind of have to do what's going to be best for your company and what's going to be best for you in the long term. So I just wanted to explain why my product may not be on Amazon, or if it is on Amazon, why it'll be fulfilled by me instead of them. But thank you guys for watching. I hope this was informative and you learned something from it. If you have any questions or anything, please leave something in the comments below. Also, I really appreciate it if you'd subscribe to my channel. Thanks, and I'll see you in the next video.